Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape. Okay, Sir Theodore. How's it going, everybody? Feeple, Ori, Sir Theodore, Warren J. Hello. Indeed. Elemental Workshop Part 2, Sir Theodore. Well, everyone, I was messing with some settings, and I hope that I've got the business with the chat delay and the video delay somewhat better than it was last evening. And let's go ahead and dive into some Elemental Workshop Part 2, shall we? I'm going to open up some of these awesome rewards. And we'll just put that in the backpack. Backpack. Great, I got to pick everything. Okay, cool. And let me just close this. And I believe I am all ready to go. Okay. So, we are in the business of doing Elemental Workshop Part 2. So, I understand from the first one of these and the whole series, because people have talked about them, with a special emphasis on the difficulty of the third Elemental Workshop, that these are kind of puzzle-driven quests, and what we're going to do is, like we normally do, where, you know, no spoilers, it's my first time, and so what I'm going to do is just bang my head against a wall, but if I ask you guys a question, you are more than welcome to help me out with a hint or something like that, given the fact that I don't like to look at wikis or FAQs, but I also don't want to sit here for hours stuck on something. All right, so let's go. Now, I need to get over here to the workshop. I don't know if I actually need the item, the note. Let's see if I do. 8 coal. Oh, okay. Apparently all I need for this quest is some coal. Hey, crispy bacon. Good evening, my friend. Attack? Well, we really might. We really might have to attack. Alright, so let's get out some coal. I'm sure the quest would provide that for us, but oh, we actually don't even have enough. So we'll take out some, but we don't happen to have what we need at the moment, and that's fine. I think I got some notes from the Elemental Workshop. Let's see if this is it. Read it. Oh no, that's Ruins of Oozer. That's kind of close, but not exactly right. Hey, Loki. What is up, my friend? Good evening. How are you? Use everything. Use all these lamps on herbs. Do it. Boom. Herbs up. 76 herbalism or herb lore. That's fantastic. What do we get with herb lore 76? Super magic potion and grand ranging potion. Those seem pretty good. I'm happy about it. Alright, let's dive in. If I have to go buy coal or get it through some other means, then so be it. We're going to just drop that. And let's go. Alright, everybody, we're diving in. We're going deep. Oh, God. Barley and rice pilaf do not mix. Ooh, it sounds like a lot of grains there, Crispy. Maybe too many. Alright, so here we are. We're in the Elemental Workshop. And let's see. It's active. And it says, the note with the book has a strange code written in it. I wonder what it means. Oh, maybe I do need that note again. I think I put it in my bank. I was doing some gardening, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it sounds like it, Loki. It sounds like too much chewing. Let's see. I don't see any place to rightly start this, so let me go back and just make sure that I do have that note, because I want to have every piece of information I need. Indeed, Sir Theodore, elementary. Alright, so let's see. They gave me something. Let's see. And... no. What about strange? No. Not a strange note. This said meeting notes. I can withdraw it, I guess, but I don't know if this is the note that I need. Let's see, I've got goblin symbol. Oh, okay, thank you, Sir Theodore. All right. Well, the only thing that I'm curious about is whether or not the book that I was supposed to find with the note inside it had the information. Here we go. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay, I've got the book. I've got the book. Let's read the book. The Book of the Elemental Helm. This is the second book in a series which aims to preserve the knowledge gained by artisans of the early Fifth Age. A thorough grasp of the processes and techniques described in my earlier work, Book of the Elemental Shield, is necessary to comprehend the concepts involved in the more technical chapters of this book. Okay, I'm on the right track. Hey, Crab, so good to see you. Good evening. I've been wondering where you've been. We've missed you, and thank you for the update. I'm sorry to hear you've been so busy at work, and I'm glad you're able to calm down with your project and shut down your laptop a little bit early so you can chill and join us on the stream. Good to see you. We're doing Elemental Workshop 2. Some years following the original discovery of the elemental ore, further investigation was performed by a metallurgist called Vitruvius in collaboration with a freelance mage. Over the course of 2 years, they did many tests on the ore and refining metal, aiming to optimize the process by which the metal was extracted from impure ore. From the data they gathered, they discovered the optimum temperature and carbon ore ratio for the production of the elemental metal of the highest quality. The quality of the resulting metal was assessed on the basis of its ultimate tensile strength hardness as compared to a standard diamond tip probe, magical absorption capacity per unit, mass, grain size, and elastic deformation modulus. Their most significant discovery in this period, however, was the novel technique of priming the ore. Okay. At the time, the significance of priming was not fully appreciated. However, the records kept by Vitruvius state that his apprentice, in an unsuccessful attempt to animate a small ingot of elemental metal... I read this at the end of the last week, but I forgot it, so I'm reading it again. As part of a student prank, accidentally instilled the entire consciousness into the primed ingot. That's right! An unfortunate side effect was to reduce the apprentice's body to a dead shell. Attempts to return his consciousness to his body were regrettably unsuccessful. Okay, Warren. Thanks so much for stopping in, my friend. Have a good one. Vitruvius discovered that the mental energy was so firmly bound to the elemental metal that no dissipation was detectable. Similar experiments with unprimed bars initially yielded comparable results, but the mental energy quickly left the bars and dissipated within such a short period that no practical application seemed feasible. However, the primed elemental metal showed considerably more promise. Researchers have continued to use the terminology defined by Vitruvius for this field of study. In his own notebooks, Vitruvius referred to his preparation technique as priming, and he referred to his apprentice as idiot. So, one thing I want to point out, now I have a good basis for how to start the quest. And Sir Theodore was so kind as to not completely spoil it for me. But I love that when you're reading a book in RuneScape, my character's actually reading a book. Look, there he goes. And he's like, I've got this book, I'm going to read it. And it's cool. It's like everybody who walks by can just see me actively reading a book. And I'll close it, and then look, I put the book away in my back pocket. All right, let's go do this. Hey, Ansem. What is up, my friend? Good to see you. Here we go. We are diving in. All right, let's go figure out what happened to this poor dead shell of an apprentice. Hey, American mapping. You know what? I've heard that that's been on the table as part of legislation within... excuse me, American politics for a while. And I have been so in favor of eliminating daylight savings time. I will be so glad if we got rid of it. You've been playing WoW, the Burning Crusade Classic lately? Oh, awesome, Ansem. Yeah, Burning Crusade was like when I played WoW. I played vanilla, and then our guild did Burning Crusade, and then that's when I left the game was Burning Crusade. So I remember that fondly. I remember going through that like rift into the other, Outland or whatever it was called, and seeing level 61 normal enemies and just basically going ballistic. It was a good time. Wrath of the Lich King, I hear, was pretty good too. I had some friends who still played and enjoyed it. You're against changing the date, leave it as is, Crispy? Yeah, we'll see what happens, my friend. We will see. I really am not too worried either way, but I'm just lazy and don't like changing clocks. I do like gaining that hour, Crispy. I do enjoy that. A permanent hour forward? Now, whatever gives me the most daylight is what I'm down with. All right. So let's start to figure this out. Smith at the workbench, and I can make a crane claw, an elemental shield. But we need element bar, an elemental helmet if I wanted to, and I need a bar. I wonder if I want to make the helmet. This is what they were talking about, but let's look around. Let's just poke around. Oh, I could just get the stuff down here. That's pretty cool. Oh my god. It's an earth elemental. Sorry, dude. I don't have enough runes. Yeah, I don't, do I? Here, go to my magic then. Use this. Use air magic. Hit him. There you go. Now I'll take that ore. Alright, what did we get? We got a rock and we got some elemental ore. Very nice. Alright, so do I want to make these things to try to start this quest? Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, I see. I need to change my bar. It should automatically change. Oh, you know what happened? Ansem, is that my bar is messed up because I'm using a wand instead of a staff. Here we go. And let me just find my correct bottom bar here. Boy, what do I want this to be? No, that's not right. No. No. Let me get my bars straightened out. This is embarrassing. Oh, boy. Well, now I don't know where my bars have gone. I don't know what's happened at this point. I normally have a bar that has my teleports and stuff on it. Where did you go, bar? What's happened to you? Here it is. Oh, okay, Ansem. Thank you. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. All right. So let me go back into this. Okay, and I don't think we need these. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. I'm going to keep poking around the Elemental Workshop. There's got to be a character like the Apprentice. I guess I'm trying to find maybe the Apprentice. The meeting notes are still there. That's precious. Okay. What's in this hatch? Let me see this. First of all, I'm unable to open it. Fine, fine, fine. Let me go over to the smelting area. Do. Let's see. That looks good. Boy, I remember I had to mess with all of this to get it to work before. Yep, I had to turn on every single piece of this. Hey, Dr. Octagonopus, what is up, my friend? Good evening. This is number 2. Alright, so I can make this, but I need an elemental bar. I have some of the elemental ore, but I need to turn them into bars. I just am trying to refresh my memory on where the forge actually is for this. Can I use this? Can I, like, use elemental ore in the furnace? You need 4 heaps of coal to smelt elemental ore. Okay, great. All right, I just need some coal. Is there coal down here, or do I need to go get some coal somewhere else? Let's look around. There's earth elementals. Let's look in here. Let's see if we can get everything that we need for this quest, like just sitting around. There's clay, there's elemental rocks, there's earth elementals, and I don't rightly see coal. Just being very obvious and sitting out for me to acquire. Do. So I might need to go. I'll just go get some and come right back. It did say I needed some pieces. Sometimes they have them sitting around, you know. Water. Hey, Spoy. Good evening. How are you doing? I'm going to be lazy. I'm a lazy man. I'm just going to get some coal. The coal way. All right. Buy me some coal. Oh, not like that. Oh, no. All right. Give me that coal. Hey, Nick, what is up, my friend? Good evening. How are you doing? Thanks so much for saying that. I'm really glad you enjoy it. And indeed, I am the slowest player you've ever dreamed of at this game. But I love the quests, and I want to read them and understand them. So, yep, I definitely take my time, and I'm glad that you enjoy that. I'm doing Elemental Workshop 2 right here. I'm going to teleport back to the Seer's Village. and we're going to keep going. Up to episode 62, that's some good work. I do like the music here in Seer's Village. It's a nice, peaceful sound. It belies the mischief that's going on in the Seer's Village. The poison being sold, things like that. Alright, use elemental ore on the furnace. Okay. Got a bar. Use elemental ore on the furnace. Fantastic. Alright, we got it. And let's go here and let's just make something. So we're going to try to make this helmet. This is what they were talking about in the book. So let's smith a helmet. You cannot make an elemental helm until you've completed Elemental Workshop 2. Okay. Well, apparently I can't make that. But I've already made this shield, I believe. I'm with you, Nick. The music is awesome. And it's crazy how much music the games have. I wonder if I have an elemental shield in my bank. I don't recall. Alright, so let's poke around then. That doesn't seem to be the solution just yet, to make the helmet. Let me look in the book again. Yeah, he says the thorough grasp of the processes are necessary. I'm actually going to go to the bank and see if I have the shield. I don't want to use a bar. I could easily just make one, but I want to see if I have my own elemental shield. By the way, I don't even know if I need to have this to start the quest, but I'm having fun poking around. I have Feeple. It's a good one. Oh, there it is. There's my elemental shield. You bet I have it. By the way, Feeple, is the number one, 2 questions, Feeple. Is the chat delay a little bit better than last night? And number 2 is, I put a little bit of transparency behind the chat to make it somewhat easier to read. But I don't know if it's too distracting or not. Alright, so I've got the elemental shield. Actually, I'm going to change something. I'm going to change it to this, and then put this down to this. You like the new chat boxes, Dr. Octagonopus? Great. I'm trying to make it so they're not quite as big, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So, let me open up that book again. Okay, great, people. So they optimized the process by which the metal was extracted from impure ore. Carbon ore. Priming, alright. So we need to figure out how to prime the ore. A primed ingot. Okay, so I need to prime the ingot is what I'm trying to figure out how to do now, I think. Well, we'll have to see. All right. So let me look at the bar. It's a bar of refined elemental ore. All right. If I wanted to prime the ingot, would I put it back in the furnace? Or... Oh, that's great, Nick, that it gives you a new appeal. Fantastic. Yo, not lecturing at all, Nick. It's great to hear the feedback. Fading, good evening, my friend. Crispy, you want the most winter cold? That's right, you do love the winter, Crispy. Well, I don't know what calculation would do that. Can I use the elemental bar in the furnace?